Everyone all of a sudden is talking about Skool. And you're right, Skool is the new game changer in town. You think creating and making money with communities is tough? Well, not anymore. Have you ever tried building a community with a Facebook group? Right, it sucked. Listen, this is your chance. Skool makes building communities feel like second nature. It's all about bringing people together. Imagine a place where everyone learns, grows, and helps each other with a certain topic they're interested in, where members actually want to contribute because they get rewarded for doing so. It's not a dream anymore, it's the reality with Skool. Today, I'm breaking down Skool's automation tools. This isn't just another tutorial, it's the game plan to use Skool as a funnel. And for the community managers out there, well, get ready to track your member stats like a pro, because we are going to attribute each and every member to the source they came from. Let's dive in and make it happen. First of all, who's this video for? Basically, it's for anyone who wants to build their own community, right? And for anyone who wants to explore how Skool actually works and what automation capabilities it has. But it's especially interesting to people who are community managers, right? People who want to build communities for other creators out there, which is a super powerful business model. If you're one of those people, I've got something special for you, because you are going to be able to track exactly what the traffic source is going to be for each and every member. And this is usually not possible with Skool by itself, right? So normally you just have like a Skool landing page where people can sign up, and I can show it to you right here. So this is my community page, for example, right? And if you're interested in joining the community, usually you'll see like a join the group button. And behind here is actually a course as well. So it's a course designed for people who want to use no code and AI to stack their skills on top of their existing skills, right? So that's how it usually goes. But if you click the link in my description, you are going to see a different page. I'm not going to send you to the Skool landing page, but I'm going to send you to this page, which is my landing page, and you can join the community for free from here, right? How do I take your information from here and send you to Skool afterwards? Well, this is what I'm going to explore with you in this video, and it's fairly simple. It's basically this automation right here. But before we dive into that, what is Skool, right? Well, Skool is a platform to build communities, and you can kind of think of Facebook groups in the old days, right? But 1,000 times better. It really is built for building communities. So the intention was to bring people together, to make it easy for them to learn and grow with each other, and also be incentivized to actually be active in their groups. So we've got leaderboard systems, right? And if I can show it to you right here. So we've got leaderboards and we've got levels, right? Level 1 for me is the procrastinator. Level 2 is the newbie. Level 3 is the maker. And you level up by being active in the group, being a valuable member, right? So if you post valuable information or give away a great tip to someone else, they are going to reward you with a like. And that like is going to make it possible for you to level up. And we as course creators can decide, what do we give our members if they level up, if they're a valuable part of the community, right? So let's say if you get to level 3, you are going to unlock the no code fundamentals course, right? So that's the course I'm having right here. From the get-go, you are going to be able to see the projects we're building in here, but you only get access to the no code fundamentals if you level up to level 3, which is super interesting and easily incentivizes people to actually be a valuable member in the community, right? It's so much more powerful than Facebook groups. And if you have been in the info space at all, you probably know the founder. It's Sam Ovens. Sam is has been an inspiration for me for a long time now, and I've been following him since, I don't know, a couple of years now. Anyway, he had this huge info educational business, right, called consulting.com, and he decided to sell it and build Skool, the platform. So that's what he did for the past couple of years. I have to admit, he's done an amazing job. But if you haven't been living under a rock recently and hiding from social media, you probably know one of the investors. It's that guy right here, Alex Hormozi. So why is there so much hype around Skool? Well, it's because the product is insanely good. And I'm not only saying that. I truly believe that Skool and building communities is going to be huge. Because you as a subject matter expert, right? You can really decide whether you want to be the subject matter expert or you want to be the community operator, right? And if you put those two people together, you can create amazing things, which wasn't possible at all. So it was possible, but you had to glue so many things together. Now you can simply use Skool and do everything on Skool. Super powerful, right? These two goats, greatest of all times, right? They're promoting it in very smart ways. And I can simply show you what Alex did recently. He just posted this picture and said he has a big announcement, right? This was 2 weeks ago. He just made the largest investment of his life, right? Skool. And he's been looking for an opportunity to make starting businesses accessible to everyone. And he finally found it. And he shares a statistic, which is really interesting. So users are joining Skool community so fast that host payouts are growing by 62% per month, right? So hosts earnings are increasing every month by 62%, which is insane. Only this post created a wave in the social media space, right? I've seen so many YouTubers speak about Skool right now. It's crazy. But that's only the start, because if you haven't noticed yet, he has started the Skool Games, which is even more interesting. So what this is basically your opportunity to win a great prize. If you are interested in building a Skool community, you can basically participate to win one day with Alex Hormozi, and you can win every month. So the rules are simple. It's about who gets the most MRR each month. So you win by adding the most MRR. This is measured every month, right? You can win the flight to Las Vegas to speak to Alex and 9 of the other winners, basically. If you only add 3 new members to your paid group, you will get a recording of that event. So it's pretty cool, right? The Skool Games. If you're interested, well, I'm going to provide you with the link, because you're not only getting the opportunity to win that, you basically get a course with it by Alex, right? So he's talking about monetizing, making it fun, and growing the group and stuff like that. Super cool. I'm super excited to participate as well. So let's see. Okay, well, this is basically the old way. I at least build my funnels, right? So I have content right here. I do YouTube videos. I occasionally post on LinkedIn, right? Maybe some short form content. And what I do then is I use that content to send people to my lead magnets, right? Something of value. And if you don't know what a lead magnet is, it might be some kind of valuable information on a PDF. It might be, in my case, an automation blueprint, right? A template you can simply download and use for yourself. Anything like that, right? So what I did in the past was I created a ton of different lead magnets. So I had to send people to all these different lead magnets, and I had to build all these landing pages for the lead magnets, which made it really complicated, right? And after they sign up for the lead magnet, they basically get into my newsletter. And then for each different lead magnet, I had to basically send them a different email, right? The way I would be able to make money off of this is, well, I sent them to another landing page with an upsell where they basically can book a call, but then we have a sales call, and then hopefully I can help them and we all make some money, right? That was the old way. The new way is much more interesting and much more exciting because it simplifies stuff, right? So what's the new way? Basically, what Alex and Sam are suggesting to do is you create content, right? You go to YouTube, you post YouTube videos, you go to LinkedIn, you create valuable posts, right? And your lead magnet is basically your Skool community, right? Because you can send them directly to the Skool landing page and have them sign up there. And then you have a classroom, which I just showed you, right? So this is an example classroom. If you go to my classroom, It looks more like this, right? You can offer something of value for free, which is huge. And basically what Sam and Alex are promoting is, well, you can either start with your free Skool community, or you can start with a paid Skool community, right? And paid means something, it's gonna be a subscription, right? So people pay monthly to get into the course, which is such a change in the info space, because subscription and monthly recurring revenue was not common, right? People usually sell their courses for 1 to 10K, right? Upfront costs, and people were able to just consume the course. Maybe they had a space where they can interact with other people, but usually not, right? So that's all, right? People were selling courses. Now you can basically sell the subscription, the membership, to an exclusive community where they're not only going to be the course, but a community with other people who are willing to learn and to grow and to help each other. And you can incentivize activity by, well, offering rewards for valuable input, right? Also, you can do things like they have this calendar right here, which is also super interesting. So if we go to the Skool Games and have a look at the calendar, there's actually the Skool Games opening ceremony going to be tomorrow, right? So I can simply go there and join the live call, which you can do as a creator as well. So it's super powerful. And the combination would be simply, well, you can have a free community, and then you simply send people from your free community to your paid community, which is going to be more exclusive, maybe more in depth, maybe like a more interesting course, or maybe you simply solve another problem, right? Which is a great model, right? I want to do it a bit differently. So let's talk automation. Skool has a couple of capabilities in order to automate your member management, basically. They have this auto DM features for new members, which is great. So basically you can set up an automatic message to be sent after someone signs up, and you can tell them things like, hey, great to have you here. If you have any questions, let me know. Or maybe you can send them directly to a specific resource, which is interesting to them. Or you can tell them to introduce themselves to, well, just build a relationship to your members, right? Then they have the capability to connect Zapier to the platform Skool, right? So super powerful. If you know Zapier, you can do a lot with it. But more interesting for me is definitely the webhook itself, because I like Zapier, but I'm in love with Make. And if you have seen my videos, I mainly use Make because it's so powerful. For me, it's Zapier on steroids because it gives you more detailed capabilities. Okay, so the webhook. You may ask, well, what do you need a webhook for, or why do you even need Zapier? Well, I told you that you can simply send your traffic to the Skool landing page, which is fine for most people. But I'm a marketer and I'm a funnel builder, right? And I want to use data efficiently. So my thought was, well, how can I basically take that model and put my landing page right here and then have them sign up through my landing page, because from there I can basically store the data and do stuff with it. Right? So someone signs up on my landing page, they put in their information like first name and email, and then I can do whatever I want with that information. And also at the same time send them an invitation to the Skool membership, which is even more powerful. And that's exactly what I do. So if we have a look again at my landing page, that's what I do, right? I explain what this community is about. They can join the community by signing up here. And then what happens next is basically this right here. They sign up for my newsletter, right? So I send that information to my newsletter software, which in this case, it's going to be Klaviyo, but you can connect any newsletter software as well, right? Let's say you have HubSpot or maybe Beehive or something like that. You can hook it up next to your landing page and then send people directly to your Skool community. And if you use a webhook, you don't even have to, people won't need to apply for membership, right? So usually if your Skool group is private, you would have to apply for membership. And then the creator of the community simply accepts you if they want to or not, right? If we do it that way, people can sign up on the landing page, get the invitation, and are instantly inside the Skool group, which is super powerful in my opinion, because it just takes away one step, as well as gives me the capability to do more with that information, right? So I can send them emails directly. I can put that into my CRM if I want to. I can send follow-ups, powerful stuff. So let's have a look why this is handy for communities, for people building communities or community builders making deals with creators, right? It's because you can track exactly who referred the member. So if I send them to my landing page, I can basically use UTM parameters, right? I can also use different landing pages if I want to, but more simple is going to be simply use UTM parameters. So let's say, well, you have your own organic content, but maybe you want to have a deal with another creator, right? And he sends traffic to your landing page. Well, if we simply use UTM parameters, all of a sudden we know exactly who referred the member, which is going to make deal making way more interesting and way more easy, okay? And you can't really do that directly with Skool, because if they sign up on the Skool page, you don't have any data other than the questions you are going to ask. And you can't use any like hidden fields or something. So that's what I do. Let's have a look. We can use UTM parameters. We can send traffic to the landing page. We can get the parameters, right? It's a JavaScript snippet, basically. You can send the parameters with the hidden form fields, and you can save the parameters in a database. So if you do it this way, you're going to know exactly who referred your members to your group and can attribute it to different creators if you want to. Yeah. So now this is my version, and I want to encourage you to think for yourself and maybe add something to it, remove something, simplify, or make it even more complex. However you want to. This can be built using Beehive or HubSpot or any other marketing software with an API too, right? So let's have a look on the setup. I am going to sign in to my second Webflow account. And I'm using Webflow just because it's familiar to me, and I like the flexibility it gives me, right? However, you can build any website builder for this, okay? So if we have a look at the form, which is right here, and look at the settings, what I'm doing is I'm simply sending it to my webhook. I'm simply sending the data to my make webhook, right? Which is right here. That's my make webhook, right? So as soon as someone signs up, this will be transmitted. And I even have two hidden fields. So I have the URL field and I have a gotcha field, which is just for spam prevention. However, this URL field allows me to see the exact URL people have been using. So if you add UTM parameters to the URLs, well, all of a sudden you can now track exactly where your people came from. Now, what do I do with that information? Well, first I've got my spam filter right here. Then I create a record in Airtable. So I have the information in Airtable directly, which I'm going to use as a, let's say, CRM, right? Then this is the important part. I make a request, which is going to send that data to Skool. And I'm going to have to blur this one out. But basically what you do, you go to Skool, right? You go to Skool into your settings, and then you click on plugins. And then you click on edit webhook, and you're gonna see a webhook URL, which is, I cannot show it to you because you are going to be able to do messy stuff with it, okay? But you are going to take that URL and paste it in here, and then simply put a question mark behind that with email equals, and then you put in the email. That's it, right? This needs to be a post request, and the body type needs to be raw. As soon as this is sent, whoever signed up on the landing page will receive an email with a button saying, well, join the group, right? Accept the request or whatever it is. And they are going to be instantly accepted in the group. Super powerful. But not only that, what I do as well is I actually redirect them with another webhook response on the page. So you can try it for yourself, right? Go to the URL and sign up for yourself to see how it works. You sign up, and then I will directly redirect you to the Skool community. And you are going to get that email with the invitation as well, right? So then I take that data and search for the new member on my newsletter software, right? If they exist, well, if they exist, I update the person. If they don't exist, well, I add them to my list. And this can be replaced with anything, right? You can basically create a subscriber with Beehive, right? Simply have to connect to your Beehive account. You can as well add HubSpot, right? Create a contact, for example. So first you would probably want to create a contact and then add the contact to a workflow, however you want to set it up, right? But you can do so much more with that, right? You could literally send an email after this if you want to whoever. Maybe that person who signed up, or maybe to your assistant who's going to be able to follow up with that person. What I want to tell you is this has endless capabilities, and it makes it so much more flexible. So I would suggest you to check out the Skool Games for sure, to win the flight to Vegas and speak to Alex Hormozi in person. I would suggest you to create a free Make account and activate the webhook in Skool. Copy it. You will need to download the blueprint. So basically I'm going to share this one with you if you want to use it. And then you want to use a HTTP request to take that email and send it to the Skool webhook, right? For example, this is the URL, and then you just simply add email, and then the email address. Okay, great. So if this stuff is interesting at all to you, I am happily inviting you to join my community as well. So I've built this community. It's called the No Code Integrators, and I have a fundamentals course in here. So you can use it for free. You can consume it for free. It basically helps you to take your existing skills and stack them on top of the no-code skill you are going to learn, right? So you are going to be able to use your marketing skills and supercharge them with AI and automation. Because, well, stuff like that is going to make you so much more valuable in your business. So yeah, join the community. I'm happy to see more people in here. I've only launched this yesterday evening, and there are already 13 people in here, which is super exciting for me. But obviously we want to grow much, much bigger. Okay, so this is going to be free for now. No promises, but if you join now, you basically pay nothing forever, right? Which I'm saying right here. So use the chance to join, and I'm happy to see you inside.